Welcome back, everyone, to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. We're rolling right along here with our Week 1 NFL previews and analysis. This video is for the game between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. This game will take place in Miami, and we start with the home team, Dolphins, a team that off the field last year, and in the locker room had numerous issues. All right, the Jonathan Martin, Richie Incognito mess, I think, hurt their team as a whole, from their players having to answer questions on that topic for what seemed like a month straight. And it hurt them on the field, too. I mean, you had, 2/5 of an offensive line now embroiled in this scandal. Other members of the offensive line named prominently in that Ted Wells report thought it really hurt them. And it led to Ryan Tannehill being the most sacked quarterback in the NFL. They go out and add Brandon Albert via free agency to play left tackle, a guy who's not in his prime. Probably a little bit past it, but certainly an upgrade over what they had last year. But now you have the injury to Mike Pouncey, their Pro Bowl center. So what I look for here is this. What does the Pouncey injury mean, and how does their offensive line hold up against a New England Patriots defense that I think is going to be better than it has been, since their 2007 run, where they finished the regular season undefeated. The reason I say that is they finally have the semblance of a good secondary and young, exciting pass rushers that I think can take advantage of the fact that the opposing quarterbacks now, who in some cases have had a field day throwing against an inexperienced Patriots secondary in the past, are now going to have to hold on to the ball a tick longer. I think you're going to see Rob Ninkovich put up big sack numbers, and most notably Chandler Jones. I think he's really going to burst on the scene this season. Let's see if Miami, can keep them off Ryan Tannehill's back and let them find some of his weapons in Brian Hartline, Mike Wallace, and Charles Clay, who was one of the Dolphins players who had a little bit of a breakout season. From a New England offensive standpoint against the Miami defense, I look for the same thing because I still don't trust that that New England offensive line, especially since, they traded Logan Mankins here in the preseason. I think he was a leader of that offensive line and certainly a heck of a player. But when you're talking about a guy in Tom Brady, he's had suspect offensive lines before. To me, it's about the fact that in this game, he has a healthy Julian Edelman, who had a career year last year, a healthy Amendola, and a healthy Gronkowski, and a healthy Shane Vereen. So while all those guys are healthy, I think the Patriots, with their emerging defense, are going to be a top-notch team. The question is going to be, beyond Week 1, can these guys stay healthy? But they are now. I don't trust that Dolphins offensive line until I see them play well. And to me, the Dolphins defense is not a bad unit at all. To me, they're probably a tick above average. But I don't know what to expect out of that Dolphins offense. I could see New England being put in a lot of favorable field position because of what I think their defense is going to be this year. And I've been down on New England's defense in the past, if you listen to this channel. But I think with the addition of Revis and some others, Browner later in the season, the emergence of McCourty at safety, and those two pass rushers I talked about, I really like the Patriots in this game. -3.5 on the road. Look, I know it's a road team that's favored. I know I got that 3.5 there staring me in the face, but I like the Patriots and Tom Brady -3.5 over the Dolphins. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me up in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter as well. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I preview every game every week, always talking the news of the day in the NFL. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.